The biggest wage increases by state is happening right now. Have you heard of it? Well, it started yesterday. Now, the big question is, how has this impacted Caribbean people and their budget? I'm Debbie Myers, and this is a deep dive in global happenings, especially how they impact Caribbean people. Now, several states across the United States, they actually increased minimum wage effective yesterday, Monday, January 1. Now, I know the big question on everybody's lips could be, what happened in New York? What happened for Jersey? What happened to Connecticut? Which, of course, really, that's a tri-state area where so many Caribbean people do live and work, and also they're raising their families. They're also sending remittances back home. How does this impact them? Well, let's take a look. But before we zoom in on those states, let's talk about the states that actually caught my eye. Now, Hawaii is known for very high cost of living. They saw actually a lift in their wage increase, their minimum wage increase, that actually went up by $2. Yes, may not sound like a lot for some. It could be a lot for others. Now, Maryland also saw a remarkable increase for larger employers, jumping from $13.25 to $15 per hour. And this change does reflect the state wanting to improve cost of living there. Okay. Now, according to the Forbes Advisor publication dated December 27, 2023, now this is where I got some of these figures from, and you can go and take a look if you want to see all the states and the increases. Some of them make sense, some of them, not so much. But the states that jumped out for me were Hawaii, Nebraska, and Delaware. Also, they increased their minimum wage by $1.50, which, not too bad at all. Now, let's take a look at New York. And now, the Big Apple, last year, their minimum wage was $15 for the city, for New York City, Long Island, and Westchester County, and $14.20 for the rest of the state. Now, the city is looking at $16 for New York City, Long Island, and Westchester County, and $15 for the rest of the state. New Yorkers, I don't know, how does that sound to you? And New Jersey, the rate was $14.13, and that state saw a jump of $1, so it'll be $15.13 for employers with below 6 employees. Okay. Now, note well what I said. For employers that have employees totaling below 6, okay? And over in Connecticut, it was $15. It didn't even make it to $1 in terms of the increase. It was from $15 to $15.69. Now, as I said before, you can go on over to a Forbes Advisor. Just type it in, just type in the minimum wage increase, and you will see all the states, the rates that they were at, and where they are going effective January 1. Now, the question that I do have really is, does this align with, my Caribbean people? How does this align with your budgets going into 2024? Does it work for you or hard pass for you? Let me know in the comments. And of course, like, follow, comment, and look out for more commentary on global happenings that does impact the Caribbean.